what's going on, everyone? Welcome to Tex Murphy Under a Killing Moon. Courtesy of friend of the channel, Alex, for gifting this to me. Making this possible, thank you very much. Love this intro, I feel like is this Access Hollywood? Who's the developer on this? Access Interactive Movie. I think I needed that little extra. Anyway, there you go. Under a Killing Moon. Fully voice acted. Partial FMV game here. Let's watch the intro, get some context. We have a celebrity guest voice from the recently late, James Earl Jones. Rest in peace. Let's enjoy this intro.
So, they found it again, have they? I thought we'd taken care of it.
The forces of evil are persistent, sir.
I'm getting too old for this. Who have we got lined up to deal with this problem?
Murphy, sir.
Oh, no, not Murphy.
Not Murphy.
Afraid so, sir.
What about Spade or Marlowe?
Sam Spade, Philip Marlowe.
Dead, sir.
Isn't there anyone else?
Sorry, sir, he's next on the list.
It's like half Smithers' voice, half my...
I suppose we'll have to make do. Knowing Murphy, he's going to need help. A lot of help.
Half my Jake Ryan
I'll check the
voice.
archives and get back to you, sir.
Affiliate News Services presents...
News of the day.
World Day.
As the Second World War enters its final days, Allied forces are on the march. The troops of the Western Alliance are occupied with the dangerous duty of ferreting out the remaining pockets of Nazi resistance. The storming of Berlin has crushed the heart of German opposition and sent remnants of the Fuhrer's troops scurrying into the dark reaches of the Black Forest. The Germans have vowed to fight to the last man in their quest for world domination. But their days are numbered, with Adolf Hitler dead and the once dreaded SS disbanded. The Allies have exposed the workings of the Nazi war machine and found it festering with ancient blood cults, whose rituals and ceremonies are too astonishing and barbaric to detail. Allied forces will not rest until the last cult member has been revealed and captured.
Might wonder, how does this relate to 100 years in the future?
No pestilence has ever been so fatal or so hideous. Blood was its avatar and its seal, the redness and horror of blood.
Getting Mystery of the Druids vibes here in this scene. Check out my playthrough of that if you want to be, not sure what the word is. I'm still trying to think about that game. Still trying not to think about that game. Looks like a killing moon to me. What do I know? Again, you might be wondering, how does this relate back to Tex Murphy? Brian Keith. Margot Kidder. Russell Means. Does anyone recognize any of these names? And the voice of James Earl Jones. Always the voice. Very rarely the man in his roles. Well, that's not true, but he is certainly known for the voice. By the way, this is, I think, the third or fourth game in the, here you go, 2042 AD in the Tex Murphy series.
In the moonlight, New San Francisco sparkles like a chunk of cubic zirconium, an island of hollow beauty surrounded by a red sea of radiation. 5 million souls drowning in gamma rays. Some lucky people have a natural immunity to genetic mutation caused by the radiation. I'm one of them. Most of them live in the new city, but I don't. I live among the unlucky souls, the mutants and the destitute, and the wreckage of old San Francisco.
OSF.
My name's Tex Murphy. I'm a private detective. Or at least I used to be. Since my marriage hit the rocks, I haven't done much of anything. I went out tonight for the first time in a week, but all I ended up doing was spending the last of my money on a bottle of cheap bourbon. Now it's past midnight, and I'm staring out of the window of my office on the second floor of the Ritz Hotel. Just like me, the Ritz used to be something. Now it's just another grimy building in a rundown part of town. And I'm almost out of bourbon.
My God, Murphy, you look like hell. Really hit bottom, didn't you?
World War IV.
Oh, I usually don't look this bad. I forgot to take my Geritol this morning. So, you want a drink? I saved my first one to have with you.
No, thanks. I've been dry for 8 years now. Yeah, one morning I just looked in the mirror and decided I needed to make a few lifestyle changes. Quit smoking, quit drinking. Now I'm getting out of the business. Yep, I'm going to move to the tropics and retire in a nice secluded island with a tribe of beautiful young women.
Good plan.
You're getting out of the business. I guess that means the end of the world must be around the corner because you are the detective. I can't imagine you doing anything else, especially not running around an island with a bunch of nubile women in a loincloth.
Or Leader Suit Larry move.
I can imagine it. I've been thinking about it for years now. Yeah. You know how it is. Lonely. Underappreciated. Dangerous. I haven't had a decent night's sleep in 38 years. I tell you, I'm working on a case right now, and that's going to be my last one.
Starting every sentence with, yeah.
Enough about me. How about you, Tex? How's life treating you?
Bad as it looks.
Well, it depends. What day is it anyway today? Saturday? Well, Saturdays aren't too bad. It's normally Thursday by the time I get really suicidal. So what is it you wanted? Just come by to sprinkle a little salt into the open wounds of my pathetic life?
No, Tex, you got me all wrong. Just because you turned me in and got me suspended and humiliated me in front of my peers.
Nope.
You sold me out. But that's all in the past. See, I quit hating you for that weeks ago. Like I said, I'll be leaving soon, and I didn't want to go with any loose ends dangling there to bother me in my golden years.
Hey, don't worry about me. When you tossed me out of the agency, it was the best thing that ever happened. Digging through dumpsters and sleeping in abandoned speeders. You helped me learn a great lesson. Because no matter how bad things are, they can always get worse.
True, look on the bright side.
So what happened to you?
Optimism in there
Pretty well
somehow.
there for a while. Did a hell of a job on that Martian memorandum case. What's
MMC.
your problem? You one of those people who can't live with success? Huh?
Well, I can live with it. I'm just afraid of commitment.
So many good
Now,
lines.
You tell me something. Why wouldn't you talk to me 15 years ago? I was a stupid kid back then. Could have tried to understand why I told the ethics board what I did. I mean, I understand now that I was out of line and I made a mistake, but why'd you cut me off like that?
Because apparently you never learned the first rule of a PI. And never, ever betray your friends. Now, friendship goes beyond blood and race and politics. You gotta find out who your friends are, then you hold on to them.
Damn right.
They're a precious commodity to people like me and you. Now listen, before I go, I came here with a warning. I heard your name mentioned in connection with a case that I'm working on, and you stay out of it. If you don't, somebody's gonna find you floating in the bay with a hole in your head. I don't need any more strain on my conscience.
Who's the blonde in the picture? That's what I want to know.
You know, frankly, I'm pretty insulted. Because I'm a pretty damn good detective, and I can take care of myself, thank you.
All right, then. He's just slow.
Just remember what I said, Tex.
Dead in the hour.
Got no idea what kind of people we're dealing with. Just keep out of my way. I'll send you a postcard.
Big fans of The Simpsons between the Smithers voice attempt in the opening there and then Oh! Alright, let's start a new game. Easy test. And... Tex. Obviously.
So, they found it again, have they? I thought we'd taken care of it.
The forces of evil are
Here we go. Hope you like sax, by the way. Day 1. Cuffing up phlegm. Font's great. Synthesizers, cheesy, over-the-top sax. Where else would you want to be right
So
now?
last night, after 15 years, the Colonel walks into my office. Made me take a good hard look at myself. Maybe I have hit bottom, and maybe I do look like hell. Lord knows the only exercise I've had lately is tipping the bottle and flipping cards into my hat. I gotta find some work. Contrary to what the Colonel might think, I'm as good a detective as he ever was. Now I just gotta prove it.
Huh.
I'm gonna scare up a job today, even if it means finding somebody's lost puppy.
That's the spirit. All right. What do we do? Even in the year 2042, at the beginning of every adventure game, we save early. And I guess we just kind of number the save files in this, so we'll stick with that, and I'll completely forget which our save file is meant to be a little bit later. So, the gameplay's a little interesting in this. It combines FMV, but like also you can move freely around and get like a shot, and it repositions the camera. It's very interesting. But yeah, about that picture.
Sylvia, my ex-wife. Whenever I think things can't get any worse, I think about her and how she totally screwed up my life. She's a woman who loves a man, anytime. I'll never forget the day I came home early and caught her with the upholstery man.
Oh, there you are. I just got done with the chair. I'll be sending the bill to your husband.
Oh, Rudy. Let's not think about my husband right now. I was watching you upholstery, and you're so big and strong.
Sylvia.
Do you really think so?
I mean, it's true, but Sylvia.
Yes. God, I've only known you for 10 minutes, and I feel like I've known you forever. Oh, yes, look. And look at this muscle. Oh. The way you hold me, Tex never held me like this.
Just gotta ask, baby.
Oh, kiss me, Rudy, and set my lips on fire.
Okay.
Okay. And dance instructor. Damn it, Sylvia.
Oh, Tex, honey. I wasn't expecting you home so soon.
Not even pretending to be discreet anymore.
Duh! Obviously. Now I know why the Roto-Rooter man keeps calling and asking whether we need our plumbing checked. Well, I gotta admit, those chairs look pretty good.
Thanks. Listen, how about I don't charge you on the labor and we call it even?
Fair enough.
Guys.
But from here on out, Rudy, customer servicing doesn't include my wife.
Aw.
See, honey? I saved you some money again. Aren't you happy?
Kinda. More bourbon.
I married her for better or worse. Unfortunately, it never got any better.
I don't care what you say, that upholstery guy's the best actor in this game. It's where we sleep?
That's a perfect bed for a destitute PI.
Good
Small,
Lord.
lightweight, no sheets required. Well, since the building inspector has only one eye and no depth perception, the hotel manager painted fire extinguishers in all the apartments. It saved him a bundle.
Yeah, it's just more economical, I understand. You're in old San
I
Francisco.
call this painting the Big Spill.
You had to think about it for a second, though. Jukebox? Oh, slow down. No.
That hutch holds a life's worth of knickknacks, paddywhacks, and the world's largest piece of elbow macaroni.
Give a dog a bone.
That hutch holds a life's worth of
Nothing specific.
That hutch.
Alright.
That hutch.
See what else we got. Got a bunch of footprints over there.
Most of these desk drawers haven't been used for so long, I'm afraid to open them.
Okay, back up a little bit so I can get a better look. I think we can turn the camera up and down as well. It's such a novel approach to moving around and just camera work.
Nothing in here but a pen. Well, that's not gonna work. Nothing in here but a pen.
Okay, there we go. Open and close being the same.
Nothing in here but a pen.
Can I get the pen? Is that a thing? There we go. There she is. Oh, it's so precise. There we go. We have a pen. One hell of an inventory. Pen. All right. Good. Guess that'll look more impressive once we get a second pen. Close that. Any of these other drawers feel like opening?
As usual, it's a mess.
No, I mean, that's literally as clean as a drawer can get, Tex. I think you're being too hard on yourself. What do we got here?
As usual, it's a mess.
All right, that's a little messier. You could honestly spread some of the stuff
Nothing
around.
Here but a stamp.
He already knows. Earth. Is that a $10 stamp? Stamp. Pen. Okay. Close that.
Most of these desk drawers haven't been used for...
I guess if we're hovering over anything and Git doesn't light up, then that's all there is to
Toxic
it.
Taste is a novel by Lou G. Trundle, the only mutant popular enough to make the New York Times bestseller list.
Wow. That's quite the distinction right there. Hip-hop's English?
Hip-hop English keeps me up on all the slang kids are using today.
Hip-hop English. All right. We have that S memorized, though. Don't need to pick that up.
I love murder mysteries. To be a fictional detective. Everything would be so much simpler then. The fabulous Dior lamp. I bought it for 77 cents.
Is nice. All right. Anything else here in the office?
Nothing here but nostalgia.
Okay. Any other drawers? Oh, just the top one. All right. A fax machine, Tex?
Oh, great. Another incoming message that won't print out. If I don't get a new fax machine, I'll be out of business.
2042, cutting-edge technology. Fax machines. All right. And what was this?
CrimeLink Computer is the only valuable piece of equipment left in the office. By entering suspect information like height, weight, and hair color, I can access the suspect's personal files.
Okay. Take a look. Like the music cut out. You're taking too long in this office, Tex.
The office was actually a dance studio before I moved in.
That makes sense.
And Latin dancing is a Murphy family tradition.
Okay.
The dusty credenza I've got serves only one purpose, and that's to keep the dust off the floor.
Fair. Yeah, we got to move the mouse forward to... Is that my gun?
Old trusty sidearm.
Hell yeah.
Been with me since the beginning. You want some of this, huh? Bam, bam! Hey, bam, bam, bam! Bam! Bam, bam!
Might last
Bam.
30
And
minutes. Gonna update it. Oh, God. I was waiting for that to fire.
Hey, Sonny, can you help me out? My girlfriend threw my gun out of the window. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, just pick it up and, hey, don't point that thing up here. That's not a toy, you know.
Oh, my hell.
What the hell? No matter how bad things got, I always had my gun. Now I've lost that, too. I have a feeling this is going to be one of those days.
As do I. At least it guess you just sent me back. Wow, that is the fanciest looking water cooler I have ever seen. Or is that just a pattern?
This pure mountain spring water is indispensable, literally. I'm out of paper cups.
So much for that. And what do we got here?
My phonograph's an old family heirloom. I love to play the classics.
Kool and the Gang.
Kool and the Gang, Peaches and Herb.
We allowed to play whatever this is? I think we can play that. Just nondescript, generic elevator music. Okay.
My phonograph's...
Missed anything else? Something on the floor there? No? Arthur Murphy.
Great-great-grandpa Murphy made it through the Depression by teaching cha-cha lessons to rich older women. He made thousands before the authorities found out he had no formal training.
And this door. Oh, look at that. Standard wardrobe of a PI, as you'd expect. Trench coats for every day of the week.
All I've ever needed was a soft felt fedora, a well-tailored overcoat, and a comfy pair of sneakers. Some people know what they like, and they stay with it.
Oh, he knows his style.
All I've ever needed was a...
Could use a hat again right now. Last one got shot off in my head by a random child by my own gun, but that's fine. Oh, got the mail. Was that always there? You moving on me? Enjoying the music, I guess. Alright. Yeah, I think I see some mail.
Oh boy, mail.
Oh boy, mail. No one ever writes Tex Murphy. What do we got? Sales flyer? And what else?
Oh boy.
And surgery gift certificate. This gift certificate entitles the holder to one free cosmetic job, nose, boob, etc., courtesy of the Real You Surgical Clinic. 30 minutes to a better you. Okay. What's the sales flyer about? Tomorrow at 9 a.m., the electronics shop will open its newly remodeled store and offer a veritable bonanza of bargains, dongles, fax machines. All right, we may have to stop by the electronics shop. A nondescript electronics shop. Was there an asterisk next to the one of each in stock? All right. Could do with a doohickey too. No self-respecting PI dick goes without a doohickey for too long. All right. No, I missed the credit card application.
A pre-approved electronic shop credit card application addressed to the previous occupant.
Love it.
Just needs to be signed, stamped, and mailed.
That's some Space Quest logic right there, just falling ass backwards into that. All right, and I got the pen too. Let's try combining that. Pen, credit card application. As they disappear into the void and magically somehow come back with my signature on it. I've never figured it out myself, but there we go. Filled out application. I guess we need an envelope still, don't we? We got the stamp, obviously. All right. Snap this baby on the... Is that how that works? Guess it'll tell me if it's not. All right. Guess that's good. Got a brand spanking new fax machine. I think we've exhausted everything we can do in the office. Let's head on
That's the
out.
door to the street. That's the...
I like that it automatically defaults onto the other command after I've looked at it. It makes sense, but yeah.
The air outside feels thick, like I'm breathing through a pair of dirty gym socks. It's a high radiation day. Most everyone will be staying inside, but I need to hunt for some work. I always like to start the day with the traditional PI breakfast. That hits the spot.
Cigarette and scotch. Whiskey. Yeah! Outside. Alright, can I, get this in check a little bit? Wow! Can we... For different levels for the music? Good lord, this is a configuration screen. This is straight out of 1994/6. Hints? Yeah, sure. I don't see... MIDI music volume. Let's drop this down a little bit. Go 75%. It's a little aggressive. Alright. That's more in check. I like that. I'm trying to think of what aesthetically this game reminds me of, but it's right there in that pocket of mid-90s. Hello? Death.
Chelsea's a hot little number. I hear she's a mutant, but it doesn't show. The only weird thing about her is she won't go out with me.
I hear she's a mutant. Doesn't show. Right, that's still drowning him out. What the heck is going on here? Let's go down to 50%. That outside music is just...
Chelsea Bando's the kind that could hold her own with anyone, but she has a way of turning my knees to jelly. She's a mutant just like everyone else in this part of town, but she's a real beauty.
Hey man, I guess we're in the mutants.
Hello, stranger.
Subtle innuendo, a lovesick puppy, charmingly curious. Nah, we're good.
Hey, sweetheart. Know anyone who could use my services today?
Well, I guess that depends on which services we're talking about, big guy.
Big guy? Sleazebag offer, blatant innuendo, play stupid.
So why don't you join me for a drink and I'll go over all the great services I have to offer.
Gee, Tex, that kind of talk could get you into trouble. But I don't drink with customers.
Best kind of trouble. Stud response, blue collar offer, pricked by Cupid's arrow. Man, it's the same dialogue options I have running through my head in every conversation.
It's painful the way you toy with my emotions, Chelsea.
Oh, please, Tex. So, is there something I can do for you?
I was asking, Oh, wow. Plenty of options here, I suppose.
Oh, you know me, Tex. I'm just making ends meet.
How are you doing? Okay.
I love Louis, but his friendliness doesn't fool me. He's a sharp one. He knows everything that's going on in this neighborhood.
What do you know about voodoo? Just tell me anything
Brooke
at all.
acts like a tough guy, but he's a softie. Just don't tell him that to his face. Franny's a live wire. Either she or Sal is going to do time for killing the other one. I have never seen a couple fight like they do. Sal's a handful. He's a nice guy, but I don't know, I feel kind of naked when he gives me the eye. Luckily, Ardo seems to like me. If I were on his bad side, I'd be tempted to relocate. He could crush a Subaru with one hand.
And the Colonel?
Wish I could help you there, Tex.
Anything else?
Rook acts like a tough guy, but he... What can I do for you, Tex?
All right. Where else can we go? Sexy. Any response to this?
The most interesting thing about these movie posters
love how you
is
can-
that someone hasn't stolen them yet.
You can look at virtually everything in this game. It's very impressive.
The Bijou Theater used to be quite a night spot. It was condemned years ago and could collapse any day. There's no way I'm going in there.
Fair enough. What's that poster? When Worlds Collide.
Turns out that When Worlds Collide had it all wrong. When Venus bounced off us back in 29, it wasn't that bad. In fact, here in California, hardly anybody noticed.
2029. Acme Warehouse. 2-hour parking. Private property.
The Acme Warehouse is the former Snow White dry cleaning building. Nobody's used this place in a while.
That's probably to be expected from a game from 1994.
I heard this newspaper box got destroyed right after Chelsea opened her newsstand. Coincidence?
Fair question. We'll have to ask her.
Coit Tower was once a majestic landmark. The wiener stand on the patio at the base of Coit Tower made the best chili dog in town. No one's here right now, though, so I better check back later.
Fair enough. There a mailbox somewhere around here? Ah, there we go. Our sweet little number. Private Dick. Almost looks like a DeLorean from some angles. A DeLorean that flies. Well, I suppose it flew in Back to the Future. Alright, let's post our ready-to-mail application.
The Postal Service has gotten much faster since the stamp price went to $10.
Nice!
I should get my credit card back tomorrow morning.
It's gotten much faster since it went to $10. Alright. Electronics shop. We'll have to wait on that. It's actually a building here? Rusty's Fun.
It's all locked up. The only way I'm gonna get inside is by using my innate cleverness or ingenuity, or maybe a key.
That a hint, Tex?
It's all locked. It's all locked.
Alright. Same response. And what do we got next door?
Rook Garner runs this pawn shop.
Yeah, she told us about him. With just the painted on background. We could just... And is that Rook
Garner runs this pawn
painted
shop.
in
He's
the
a
middle?
crusty old World War III vet with a face like a raisin and a tongue like a butcher's cleaver.
Fast cash. Ooh, sweet axe is up top.
What do you want, Murphy?
Obliviously conversational, cautiously. Some of these are a little misleading.
Is this a bad time for a visit?
That depends on whether you're here to help me or to irritate me.
Okay.
Well, I'd like to help you, but irritating you sounds like it'd be more fun.
I could really use your help, Murphy.
The hell are these things in the foreground, by the way?
Last night, someone broke into my pawn shop. I don't
Oh, here we
usually
go.
have anything of great value, but yesterday I gave out a fair amount of cash for an extremely valuable diamond bracelet.
Okay. Blow off.
How much is a fair amount of cash?
Yeah, let's do our job here.
In this case, $8,000.
Is that a lot of money in 2042?
I didn't know you kept that much cash.
I don't usually, but I sold a few things earlier, so I had just over $8,000.
Who'd you sell
The bracelet was
to?
pawned by a young girl named Emma Nimpton. She said she hated to hawk a family heirloom, but had no choice. She said she would reclaim the bracelet in a month. Well, since the bracelet was worth 10 times the $8,000 I loaned her, it was a good deal for me.
Okay.
Did you get any other information from this Emma Nimpton?
She left a phone number. I called her this morning, but the line is disconnected.
Should we have a thing up for some notes?
Sounds like my vast experience as a PI could come in handy.
For the right price?
Yeah, it couldn't hurt. The police are no help. A mutant is on his own when he gets robbed in this town. I'd appreciate your help.
It's more like a
I'm
mutant.
not a rich man, but if you find the bracelet, I'll owe you a few favors, which could come in handy. Come back here and I'll show you where they broke in.
Okay.
Rook takes me out back and shows me where the burglar broke in. The back window is busted out and the latch is ripped. It's a sloppy job. As I start my investigation, I'm looking for information to enter into my crime-link computer back at the office. One thing's for sure, Emma Nimpton won't be one of the suspects.
Oh yeah, not my name.
Every PI worth his salt knows that's not my name spelled backwards.
Got Guess that's why I was never a dick. I didn't pick up on that.
Well, that's the sturdy, worm-eaten back door to Rook's pawnshop.
Okay.
Well, obviously, the window was broken from the outside. I wonder what all these garbage cans are doing around here. Maybe Rook is running a low-rent hostel.
Take a look around. A garbage can on its side. Oh, got a footprint.
Looks like a shoe print is outlined in that sticky pool of something resembling chocolate. Footprint's about a size 14.
14 shoe.
These are empty jumbo-sized cans of Camel's chunky chocolate
Chunky
soup.
chocolate soup.
Good.
All right. What's this? This any different from the other garbage?
Baby rum wrapper looks like it was left recently. Yep, still warm.
Is it, Tex?
An empty bottle of evanescent spring water. For those with a higher class of thirst.
Not sure which of these clues
I
are
don't
clues.
usually enjoy piles of garbage, but they do add a lot of character to this alley.
Can't say they don't. All I have so far is size 14 shoe. There's some of the broken glass.
Shard of glass must have come from that broken window. Now we're starting to get somewhere.
Okay.
Shard of glass must have come from...
Gotta get used to that. Glass shard. Hope we're careful with that. I don't know where we're putting that.
The empty bottles of chocolate syrup lying all around this alley all look like they've been licked clean. These are empty jumbo...
More of that chocolate.
The empty bottles of chocolate...
Someone's got a taste for chocolate. About this one here. Can we open
Whoever
this?
uses these garbage cans is either a terrible shot or is saving them for that special piece of trash.
Special piece of trash. Alright. A drainage pipe.
Every time I see yellow-gray water oozing out of a gutter, I just can't help but thirst for a cup of coffee from the brew and stew. The texture of the pavement surface is a cross between a spilled Coke and sandstone.
Okay. Anything else around the... Oh, move. Yeah, I was gonna say, what is this covered? Ooh.
Looks like a key of some kind.
That brilliant private detective mind at work. I like the little hand animation. Yeah, let's pick that up. Let's examine that key. Yeah. Does look like a key, actually. Alright. What's this here?
It's one of those basketballs they used to give away at Weenie World.
Weenie World, you say?
10 seconds left.
Focus,
Tex.
Tex.
Murphy has the ball. He fakes. He drives. It's a 360. He's fouled.
Alright. Guess you gotta keep a sense of humor and fun while you're trying to crack these cases. Anything else? Should we check the glass shard?
Looks like whoever broke into Rook's window left one of his hairs behind.
Nope, red hair.
Apparently our burglar is a carrot top.
But is it the Carrot Top? Would he be alive and motivated in the year 2042 to rob from Rook? Got a massive dumpster. I know that's just like... that's just a product of the rendering right there, but it does look like that garbage dumpster's alive.
Oh, man! This dumpster smells like 20-year-old mayonnaise, and I ought to know.
Not the good kind.
Well, I'll be darned. Except for the filth and stench, the interior isn't much different than the average studio apartment. In fact, it's nicely furnished. Someone's been living here, and I wonder if he saw anything.
Huh. Okay. More chocolate soup. Bottles of chocolate syrup. Nothing else which really stands out. Huh? What's this say? Recyclable papers only.
Wow, a recyclable paper can. Finally, a glimmer of ecological responsibility. I didn't know Rook cared.
Probably doesn't, considering it's so far away. He's probably never opened it. What do we got?
Wow, a recyclable...
Yeah, but what's... Nothing?
Wow.
Alright. Yeah, I don't see anything else. Nothing fancy. Oh. Missed you.
Whoa. This antique boombox worked. I bet it'd only play the Bee Gees.
I referenced whatever music was popular in the 2030s. Radio.
This old relic probably hasn't worked in years. Hey, there are batteries in here.
Classic Maniac Mansion puzzle solving right there. Alright. Got batteries. Anything else? Got a wooden fence over here with like a bit of a break in it. Looks.
Oh, I would love to see my ex-mother-in-law squeeze through there.
Yeah. Take a woman. Oh. Do we need that little bit of wood right there? Guess not. There we go. So you can obviously just as easily jump over that fence as well, but hotel, electronic shop, fountain lunch.
Louis Laments runs the Brew and Stew, which is a local hangout.
Let's check it out.
The Brew and Stew is run by Louis Laments, a bloated mutant with a heart bigger than his waistline. Everyone comes to Louis' cafe. So does all the street talk. If something's going on, Louis knows about it.
What can I do for you, Mike?
Suds and hugs. Ear bending, Mr. Broke.
Well, for starters, you could give me a job. I've forgotten what a paycheck looks like.
I hear you, Mike. Last week I had to lay off half my kitchen help. Times are pretty tough, but it could be worse.
Could still be married to Sylvia. I don't know, she was a looker.
Speak for yourself. I've had less work than a 300-pound belly dancer.
Actually, Mike, I once knew a 300-pound belly dancer who was in great demand.
Yes, types for all types.
She had real pretty eyes.
Okay, that's fair. Let's see, let's go through the options here. Let's start with the obvious, Chelsea.
Chelsea acts tough, but she has to be with all the scum around.
How many teeth you got
She's
there?
as smart as she is pretty. She knows a
Louis?
lot of what goes on in the shadows of this city.
I count 2, maybe 3. Anything about that burglary, Louis?
Rook's been robbed before, but he's never had anything really valuable taken. This is gonna set Rook back for a while. Too bad the cops have turned a blind eye.
It'd be nice if they grayed out the options after we talked about them.
Rook told me about the bracelet, but I don't know anything more about it.
Is that $50 for a soft drink? Cents?
Sorry, Mike. Can't help you there.
Said we got our lamp for 77 cents, but a stamp. Stamps are $10 and lamps are 77 cents.
Ardo
Granted,
comes
it's
in now
used,
and
but
again. Usually orders a
chocolate
couple
milk,
of steaks
huh?
and a chocolate milk. His temper's as short as he is tall. And he's only got one oar in the water. A bad combination.
Tall man might have big shoes. Does Ardo have red hair?
Sal's a big guy with an appetite for food, wine, and women.
I have an appetite for
He
food.
comes by here most every day for lunch.
I feel like that's pretty par for the course. Francesca?
Granny's a fireball. She and Sal opened a pizza place 7 to 8 years ago, and they've been fighting ever since. Yeah, things are a little slow, but I'm getting by. Having to lay off some of my kitchen help hurt my pride more than anything.
Not your emotions, heart, sense of feeling. You were up. Gotta VK you. Louis.
Rook's an ornery old cuss.
Getting all Blade Runner here.
But me and him are old buddies. We fought in the big war together. He's one person you can trust in these troubled times.
All right. Let's see if we can find that pizza shop. Electronics. That's the hotel. Golden Gate Hotel. There's the movie theater. There's that other place. That place was closed. It's like a chocobo kind of on that. I see. Pizza bar. That's a terrible sign for the pizza bar. Is this the door? I don't even... Is that the door?
Francesca Lucido makes the spiciest pizza in the city.
Spicy pizza, I
the
like
only
that.
thing spicier than her cooking is her imagination. And right now she seems to have a thing for me.
Yeah, let's take a look. Shall we?
Well, it's
Okay.
that handsome P.I. Tex Murphy. Have you come to take me away?
Not that kind of takeout. Cowboy humor. Undecided. No thanks.
How'd you guess? You must have seen my white horse hitched to the railing out front.
Maybe I shouldn't encourage
Mr.
her.
Murphy, you certainly know how to excite a girl.
She sounds like she would be right at home in Mordavia. Sex appeal, humor, get more formal, shatter the fantasy of a lonely woman. Always see. Let's get more formal.
Well, that's very nice of you to say, Mrs. Lucido. But I'm here on business.
Oh, pooh! All the business and no pleasure makes even a private dick a dull boy. What do you want?
Savari avant. Oh, poo. Sounds like Baba Yaga more than anything right about now. All right, let's go down the list.
Rook is a tough old geezer. I've known him ever since we opened the Slice of Heaven back in 32. But I can't say I know him very well.
Decade now.
Chelsea is a nice girl. Sal tries to flirt with her, but she doesn't give him the time of day.
Things may get very Mordavian here soon.
I like Louis. He runs a nice place, and I go over there and chat with him when the business is slow. Well, I was hoping you'd get around to asking about me.
Savari
I'm just a
avant. I can't
lonely,
not hear that.
hot-blooded woman who needs the love of a good, strong man.
What about your husband, Sal?
Me and Sal got married too young, and it's been up and down ever since. I've had enough of his drinking and the womanizing, and I divorced him in a second. But he's got a couple of buddies who are top lawyers. If I had some hard evidence of his screwing around, I could divorce him and get a decent settlement.
That sounds like it's right up my alley, actually.
Ardo is an overgrown kid. He comes in here for the all-you-can-eat buffet, and I've got to kick him out every time. If I didn't, he'd eat everything we got.
That's all I can eat.
Can't help you, Tex.
Yeah, I don't think she would know him.
I heard that Rook's place got robbed. It scares me to death. There's so much crime in this part of the city. Sorry, I don't know anything about that.
All right. Well, good seeing you, Franny. All right, where have we not yet been? It just doesn't look like a... So I'd say radioactive area, please stay clear. We should probably save, it's been a while. Seeing this sign warning me about radioactive activity. That work for a save file? Okay, just needs to be all the numbers.
Man, there are signs of radioactivity everywhere.
Literally. Oops. Can we investigate? Nope. Stay clear and have a nice day. Just gotta stay on my block, I guess, where it's not quite as radioactive. Oh, it's just different than everything else that we've been seeing around town.
Well, this is a section of the Bay City
garbage.
Mirror. It's a weekly newsletter that
So
covers
easy to miss
local
things.
goings-on written by mutants for mutants. I'd subscribe if they had a comics page.
Oh, wow. Oregon Trail Clinic, $50 for all vital organs. You get 5 stamps with that. Old Jim's Bait Shop. Grateful Dead Tour. Resurrection Tour. 1,093 shows. Is John Mayer still with them? Benefit concert in Josh with the Rolling Stones. I don't know, we laughed, but it's not out of the realm of possibility. Police officers acquitted of assault in civil suit. Harrison Adler. That's a look right there. Emo Dooley, an unemployed homeless mutant, had brought a civil suit saying they had randomly picked him out of a group of stragglers and beating him senseless. 4 civil suit brought against norm members of the SFPD this year alone. So mutants versus the normies, basically. 2 mutant, 10 norm jury. Not guilty. Huh. Some things never change. Art and soul. Art is not just dead in the Bay Area. Its rotting corpse is stinking up the place. Alright. Logo. Pathetic artist. Life without art is just life. That's true. Page 205 by Loogie Trundle. Genetic discrimination. Yeah. Looks like that police officer without his glasses and slightly different hair. Poet's Corner, haiku to a taco. Soft shell taco mine. What meat art thou concealing? Who cares? It's tasty. 15-year-old Bupo Wong. Burglaries baffle police. Sippy catch. Some of the sec not owned by me. There's been this picture. Same person. Girl goes to a pawn shop, hawks a piece of jewelry for a large amount of cash. And the shop is... But that's what I'm saying. Like, shouldn't we be paying attention to his customers that day? Some evidence. Hope to have some solid leads in the next few days. Alright. Well. A girl. That's helpful. Body found in the bay. Alright. Mac Mullen in charge of it. Alright. Anywhere that we missed? The hotel. She knocked that out of commission. Can we enter here?
The Golden Gate Hotel was once known as the Waldorf of the Pacific. Its halls are still sturdy, and the walls have worn well. But there's nobody living inside.
It's unexpected.
Ardo Newpop is a gigantic goon who works at the front desk at the Golden Gate Motel. Ardo's no rocket scientist. In fact, he probably doesn't even know what a rocket scientist is.
Ardo?
My name's Tex, and I'm a PI. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Okay. I think I already seen this show before anyway.
Captain Wallaby, your favorite show?
It's my 3rd favorite show. My favorite is the Inspector Burns Fire Safety Show.
That voice. It's a tall man. What size shoes you wear, Ardo?
Why is that your favorite show?
'Cause fire safety is very important, and I want to grow up to be just like Inspector Burns.
Patronizing manipulation.
Yeah, old Burnsy's the best. You know, we always play a little game called 20 Questions. You want to play?
Okay. I can answer some questions, but first I have to put on my fire hat because Inspector Burns' fire safety show is going to be on pretty soon.
Well, it sounds like he'd be like Josh Mandel doing that. Now let's go down the list.
I went to his pawn shop because I thought he would have Inspector Burns action figures, but he didn't, and I got mad at him, so he probably don't like me.
Huh? Open and shut.
Ooh, Chelsea is pretty cool. Because she's got good magazines and stuff. That's where I bought my Inspector Burns fire safety manual.
Dull enough to play basketball in an alley.
He's a nice guy, and I like to eat there because there's a TV.
It's true.
She's the lady who makes the best pizza.
I want some spicy
I eat
pizza
at a pizza
now.
place all the time because I love it.
All right.
I don't know what that is.
You don't know about Sal?
I just want to be like my hero, Inspector Burns, because fire safety is very important.
Voice doesn't really match the face.
I never heard nothing about that.
All right.
I don't know what that is.
Might not just know the word for it, but...
I never heard nothing about that.
Crusade.
I heard about that, but I don't know what... I don't know what that is.
All right. Fair enough.
Coit Tower was once a
open
majestic
yet?
landmark. The wiener stand on the patio at the base of Coit Tower made the best chili dog in town. No one's here right now, though, so I better check back later.
All right. There was one other place that was closed. Let's check back in. What was it? It's Rooks' place. The electronics shop still. Oh, Tell Ritz. That was the movie theater. Oh, yeah, Rusty's.
It's all locked up. The only way I'm gonna get inside is by using my innate clever...
Keeps talking about the key. We did pick up a key.
Well, that's not gonna work. Well, that's not gonna work.
Alright. Her key. Does have a doormat. Should we go Maniac Mansion? We've already been kind of in that Maniac Mansion vibe once.
Looks like a welcome mat, but when it's on the doorstep of a novelty shop, you can never be too careful.
Very true. Golf club, or is that a key?
Whoa, a key.
Whoa, a key. Alright, let's try to keep all these keys separate. Key to Rusty's. Alright. Done and done. To look up to go inside Rusty's. Whoa! Gags, jokes, balloons, games. That's creepy.
Oh, this is a scary mask. Wow, the limited edition Daryl Hannah wig and mannequin set.
Mannequins.
I'll bet this is a real popular mask. Why, it's Mr. Sloppy Lasagna Eater. Well, this must be Mr. Grimm.
He's a Reaper.
Looks like my 4th grade teacher.
What happened to his face? Okay. Box.
Apparently, Rusty was very fond of empty cardboard boxes. Looks like some kind of in-house television. Looks like some...
Hi, kids, it's me,
Inspector Burns.
And as we all know, fire can be our friend, but fire can be our foe. So
Do you have a
many
mask
times, fire
for Inspector
starts
Burns?
so carelessly. And what can fires do?
Is that one of those?
Fires burn you. Never, never light matches. No, no, no. Fire is dangerous. Fire made me look like this. Do you want to look like me?
Oh.
No, no, no. Don't look like Inspector Burns. Don't play with matches.
Inspector Burns. I always thought he was a freak, but the kids love him. So does Ardo.
Guess we're gonna play Ardo by getting ourselves an Inspector Burns mask. Guess I kind of feel bad about it. Is that one right there?
Whoa!
Yep.
For a second there, I thought someone had decapitated Inspector Burns and left his head on the floor.
God, Ardo would murder
what a
us.
great mask.
Huh? What we got in here?
It's a rusty clown life-size doll. Wow. It's a dead ringer for... Oh, no pun intended.
All right, rusty clown doll.
I can't get over how lifelike this doll is.
Wow.
It didn't have a hook
Put
on the
time
back
into
and a battery
animating this.
compartment. I'd swear it was Rusty himself.
Battery compartment, you say? Rusty plus battery. Into the void, Rusty. You now have power. Fresh from the void. Live Rusty doll. All right. Like that. Dancing around. That's fun. Do it again. All right. To what end? I don't know, but we have it now.
Cool. Plastic dart crossbow. It'll make a nice addition to my non-violent weapon collection.
Take it. I'd have to replace the piece that we lost by throwing out the window somehow. Unaccountably. Man, that's strange, Matt.
Whoa, this wig would even make someone like me look glamorous.
Oh, just a wig.
This wig must be quite popular with shy people.
Just turn around the mannequin head, Tex. John Lennon?
A
What is
mask
that?
of the king?
Elvis.
That's blasphemy!
And?
This wig probably sells well during the Bay Area Yodeling Festival.
All right. I'm taking the Captain Burns mask. It's terrifying. Inspector Burns. I say Captain Burns. All right. What else we got back here? Is that?
Maybe this key fits in that employees only door.
Mine. Like, so many keys. Are all these painted on the wall? It would appear so.
These weapons are all made of plastic.
Oh.
All bark and no bite. They're completely useless.
This is animated slightly differently.
Well, I have no idea what I'd ever do with a stacking ring, but what the heck.
Into the pants you go, ring toss ring. All right. Where's the actual employee area? That would be it. Employees only. Done. Use. Key. Door.
If I can unlock this door, I may be able to go where only clowns have gone before.
Let's do it. Dark room stuff. Is this like a separate? No? That's fun. Just go straight into it. Ammo.
A plastic suction dart can be formidable ammo in the hands of an expert like myself.
So sad, but we're gonna probably put someone down with this. Better than nothing, right? In a pinch.
Posters in here tell you more than you'd ever care to know about film processing.
Okay.
The sink must have been used for developing photos. Not much use for it now since all the developing equipment's gone. Why in the world would Rusty keep a barrel of toxic acid?
We can open it? Yep. Man, it's so easy to miss stuff.
A balloon strategically located near the water faucet. Looks like Rusty didn't go down without a fight.
Alright, balloon in pants. That's just a shadow. Am I gonna regret this? What the? Wow.
Oh, lordy. Well, this is where Rusty ended up. What a way to go.
I won the bet so he didn't crawl in there.
I'm willing to bet he didn't crawl in here on his own. Someone murdered him.
I don't think Rusty's gonna pay me to figure out who solved this murder. Wow. Alright. About that. Wait, what is that? Oh, that's just the outside. Dark room stuff. Huh.
Posters in here tell you more than you'd ever care to know about film process.
All right. Oh, balloon. Can I fill up my balloon here? Yes, please. Nice. All right, we can use that to further trick Argo, I would assume. All right. Hopefully that's everything that we need. Anything else? We good? Guess we're good. A little unnerving. All right. Let's get a safe going here. I forget we're still moving about. I think that's fine. Text 11111.
My trusty 31 lightning bolt speeder. I still regret not getting the sunroof option.
Understood. And we got nothing to take that into our own hands. You go anywhere? Alright, so our office, Coit Tower, which isn't available yet, Chandler Avenue, where we've been walking around the police station. Yeah, we can go talk to, what's his name? Get any information about the burglaries that he's been looking into. Private Dick.
I haven't seen Mac Malden since the Martian Memorandum case. I remember him as a surly, incompetent, fat-nosed cop. As I step into his office, I can see he's changed. His nose is even bigger.
Wow.
Well, if it isn't Tex Murphy.
That voice. It's not your voice.
I figured you'd be dead by now.
Age that up a little bit. Alright, back at ya.
I could say the same about you. When's the last time you had your cholesterol checked?
Still the wise guy, eh, Murphy? It was great to see you. Now get lost!
Spence was small to make some healthful suggestions. I'm curious.
I'll bet you could use an extra strength laxative and a nap.
Laxative.
Yeah? And you could use a punch in the chops! Get out of my office!
Oh. That didn't go very well. Don't tell me we burned that bridge.
Can't you find something better to do than bother me?
I don't mean to bother you, but I'm still stuck on this case.
Sure you are. Probably a case of cheap scotch.
It's not wrong. Mr. Pathetic.
I wish. I couldn't afford a glass of scotch these days.
Well, I hear our custodial department is hiring. Pick up an application on your way out.
Asako was right. I just want to talk, man. What do I got to do to...
Can't you find something better to do than bother?
I don't mean to bother you.
Sure you are.
Tell you what. Help me solve this case I'm working on, and I'll buy you a scotch. And not the cheap stuff.
Here we go.
Bribing a cop, eh, Murphy? Get out of here now, and I might not bust you!
What's the proper order here?
Can't you find...
I don't...
Sure you...
Not me. I hear drinking too much is your department.
Hey, I got plenty to drink about. The mayor's office is all over me again. You heard about the string of pawnshop robberies?
Not the order I would have expected.
We have no suspects, and I'm catching the heat for it.
Shocked by ineptitude.
What you need is San Francisco's best detective on the case.
Damn right.
Yeah? I asked him to help out, but he's busy. Now shove off!
Man, this is really unnecessary, though. Seriously.
Can't you find...
We gotta, like, pick the right order every single time. Hit it where it hurts.
Hey, the mayor's...
Sounds like we might be looking for the same burglar. Let's compare notes, old buddy.
No chance, Murphy.
God.
I don't need you...
We're, like, making incremental progress each time.
I don't...
Sure you...
Not me.
Hey, the mayor's off. Of course we have leads,
AB.
you pots.
Norm.
We know he's a norm, Caucasian, and has AB negative blood. That narrows down our list of suspects to about 1 million. Now get out of my hair. I got work to do.
All right. I think that's everything we need. We got points for that. Back to the avenue. Let's go back to see if there's any more clues at the scene. Wow. So much work into the computer graphics right there. Very impressive,
Murphy,
juggling
have you come
so
up
many.
with anything yet?
I'm 14, red hair, white, AB negative, normie.
I've got some clues, but I need some more information from you.
It makes me mad as hell that someone will break into the shop. I have a hard enough time making ends meet.
Guess that's the mutant look.
I don't know anything about that.
I don't know anything about
I don't know
that.
anything about that.
All right. Oh, let's check the alley again. I think we just go through the fence.
There's no getting around it. I'll have to take my...
But we were able to just walk through. Okay, yes I can. What? Oh my god, that's creepy. Definitely save him before I talk to this guy. What is he doing in there? He's looking at us. Hi, friend.
Oh, looks like Mr. Bum is home for the evening.
Bum. Did I not talk to him? Oh, that's all right. We found a shortcut. Mouse wheel equals. Quickly transition there.
Yeah, what do you want?
Seduce Mr. Bum. Bum camaraderie. I don't know. He might have more money than we do at this point in the game.
Looks like you're busy drowning your troubles, my good man.
Well, Mr. High and Mighty, what are you, a preacher or something?
More bum camaraderie.
No, I'm just a man like you, who's been down on his luck.
Damn right.
Look at me, I'm crying. Now what is it you want?
I just want to ask a few questions. First, did you see anything strange last night?
The strangest thing I've seen recently is you trying to get information from me for free, you schmuck.
Almost sounds like, hey, aren't you the guy that broke my slot machine? You owe me some money. A bartender from Space Quest 1 slash... I don't even know, 1/4/ in the future. Lots of games.
Oh no, not you again.
He wants the chocolate
Look,
syrup.
I'll warn you right
You're
now,
the chocolate
I'm
guy.
almost out of chocolate syrup and I'm not in a good mood.
Alright.
You know, I just might have something that would improve
We gotta
your
get some
ugly
chocolate.
mood.
Is that so? Well, what?
Helium-filled balloon? Yeah, we gotta get this guy some chocolate. Alright. They all tapped? Yeah, he would have seen to that. Huh. Not the pizza place, but... what was the other place? The brew? Pizza bar. Yeah, brew right across the street. Gotta stop using...
Louis Laments runs the brew and... Louis Laments runs the brew...
Alright. Now that I know about that mouse button.
What can I get you?
Do you have any chocolate? Chocolate. Yes.
You want to try a slice of my chocolate pie? I can get you a piece to go if you like.
For nothing? Wow. Sweet. Chocolate pie in her inventory. I mean, I'd probably just house that right now, but... Thanks, Louie. Alright. Back through here. Hopefully this chocolate pie will be good. I feel like he likes his chocolate in more liquidy. Ew, it's like going up and down. So creepy. I feel like he likes his chocolate in a more liquefied state, but hopefully. Can I just kind of use it on you like this?
Well, that's not gonna work.
Probably gotta talk to him first.
This isn't a good time for a social call, punk. If I don't get it fixed soon, I'll go insane!
Chocolate fix?
Sorry, me paso lot to do.
Alright, give him the video game, Oscar. Let's also give him some chocolate pie.
I don't make a practice of helping out addicts, but I think I've got something that will ease the pain.
Don't hold out on me, man.
If you got something, let's have it.
Praise heaven! You brought the ambrosia of life.
Life-giving chocolate pie, nectar of the gods. Alright. Let's ask about... Well, let's start with the burglary.
I saw someone prowling around the back of the pawn shop last night.
300 pounds?
It was so dark, I didn't get a good look at him, but I could tell he was huge.
6'3".
Probably 6'3" or 6'4", about 300 pounds.
300 lbs. Alright.
Brooke, he leaves me alone. Can't ask for more than that. I think Chelsea used to fancy me, till she found out my only true love was chocolate. Damn near broke her heart.
Hope you let her down easy.
Nice guy. Good cook. Every National Feed a Bum Day, he brings me one of his award-winning chocolate pies.
I brought you one today. It's not even National Feed a Bum Day.
I don't have much to do with her. They don't serve anything with chocolate in it at the pizza joint.
This guy likes chocolate.
The only time I ever see Sal is when he gets drunk and comes by to pick a fight. Then I kick his butt and send him on his way.
Alright. Fair enough.
That big goon, he used to hassle me until I shared a quart of chocolate syrup with him. Now he lets me alone.
Ardo.
Wish I could help.
Yeah, I feel like most people don't know the Colonel.
Oh, don't.
Yeah.
I stay out of politics.
Especially bad politics.
Sorry, can't help you with that.
Alright, well, we got more stuff to put into our computer. I guess we could go try to do that right now. Is there a fast travel way to do that? Like I could do in my car? Travel? Oops. Let's save while we brought it up. Yeah, let's see if we can narrow down our suspect list. Or see what our computer can come up with. Travel. My office. We're so lazy. I wanted him to take the car there. Alright. Let's go to the Crime Computer 5000. I don't remember the actual name of it. Don't worry, fax machine. We'll replace you. So be very worried, fax machine. Come tomorrow. You'll be out on the street.
I spent weeks earning this baby. Best $20 I ever spent.
What is that?
The UI of U was the only place that would accept me. Half the course credit was earned by locating the university. This one really isn't art, it's a placemat from Taco Bob's.
Taco Bob's placemat. Alright. On we go. Crime Link 99A. Suspect in Alberto Smith. Who's it registered to? Crime Link, we make it stick. Alright, Caucasian. Male. What'd we say? 6 to 6'4". 280 to 300 pounds. He's a normie, so he's not a mutant. His blood type is AB negative. Did we ever get his eye color? Or the number of eyes? I guess if he's a normie, he's got 2 eyes. We know he's got red hair. Oh, we know the shoe size. We don't know the eye color yet. Oh, does he have any distinguishing marks or anything? Are we still at 100 matches? What else are we... I gotta, like, put in a color? Is anything... Most likely has blue eyes if he's a redhead. Yeah, that's... very possible. Did we ever find out anything about the tattoos or anything? Do you have any face scars? Naked lady tattoos? Missing teeth? No, that would be what's his nubby. What, Louis? Anchor tattoo? That's a classic. Oh. Alright. I feel like this shouldn't be legal, but yes, who is this? We might be onto something here. Mickey Flem? 6'4". I mean, all that stuff checks out. Mail fraud, burglary. Burglary. 2 counts of burglary. He did a year in the state pen. Arson. Huh. Not sure that Inspector Burns would appreciate that. Alright. Whereabouts of Mick Flem are unknown at this time. The San Francisco Police Department are interested in questioning him about the recent disappearance and suspected murder of Rusty Clown. It is likely that Flem and Rusty were working together when Flem was arrested for illegally importing Asian novelty items. Flem may have murdered Rusty to get revenge for letting him take the fall. This theory has been supported by the street informant Beek Nariz, who claims to have seen Flem within the past few weeks. Nariz reports seeing Flem in an extremely intoxicated state, apparently hallucinating, saying that Rusty Clown's ghost was out to get him. What? Okay. Alright. Pretty sure Sonny Bonds took this guy down at some point. Or he's just one of the developers on those games. Alright, so that's what he looks like. Should we write down this number? I don't know if that matters, but just to be safe. 20573. He looks like that one guy in Everybody Wants Some. Underrated movie. Alright. Well, that's something. Can't print it out, though, until we get a better... I guess hopefully our fax machine does that as well. I guess we can now ask about this character. I can't look up and down, though, with this. Alright. Haven't checked in with Chelsea in a while. Hey, Chelsea.
Chelsea's a hot little
number.
Hi, Tex. How's the investigation going? Is there anything I can do to help?
Let's see. We got new options here. You know Mac?
Sorry.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Mick?
Wish I could help you there.
Oh, there we go. How about Beak?
Oh, yeah. I know Beak.
There we go.
If you want to talk to him, you might try hanging out around Coit Tower.
Tex does need to go to a Kinko's. Rusty Clown?
Oh, I remember Rusty. He had a kid show on TV when I was young. I hated the show. That clown makeup always scared me.
I like the blossom hat. Alright. You've been very, very helpful, Chels. Thank you. Alright, so now maybe we can finally head over to, the place we couldn't go to before. Coit Tower. Here it is. Is this an option finally?
I walk up the steps to Coit Tower and spot a small figure lurking in the shadows. In the half-light, I can see only the person's profile, but it's definitely Beak. As I walk towards him, he glances around, then approaches me warily, like a vegetarian sizing up a pot pie.
Huh. The hell?
What are you staring at?
My name's Murphy, and I'm looking for some information.
Murphy, huh? Someone must have told you I got a nose for info.
Yeah, is that... What is that? Pun Fest.
You said it, pal. But maybe you could help me sniff out a lead on a local burglary.
Elephant Man? What the hell is that?
Hey, you got some peanuts, don't you? I smell salty peanuts.
What was that last word?
I went to the circus last week and put some peanuts in my pocket, but they're all gone now, Beak.
Well, if you ain't got salty peanuts, what have you got to trade for info?
See, what would he like? You want a nose chomp? Is this rude?
Okay, I can use this.
Oh, he likes it.
My nose has started sagging lately.
He wants a nose
Makes
lift.
it hard to breathe. Now, what kind of info you looking for?
All right. There you go. We weren't going to use it. Yeah, let's go through it. What do you know about Rook?
I haven't got any info on that.
That's fair. I feel like a lot of these people.
Chelsea. Smart girl and a real looker to boot. She's got a cute little nose.
Huh.
I can't help you there. She runs that pizza place with her husband, Sal. I don't know much about her. A true Italian nose, though.
About Mac?
Anyone with a hunker like that
I was going to
can't
say,
be all
we
bad.
commented on Mac's honker.
Malden's no rocket scientist. But I hear that he's not on the take. I've helped him out a couple of times, so he leaves me alone.
Mick?
Mick Flam's rap sheet would take a day to read. He's a fat scum.
Not that
And
long.
he's an idiot to boot. That's why he's always getting caught. He's been busted for burglary, mail fraud, arson, you name it. Everyone knows he operates out of the Snow White warehouse, but don't tell him.
Snow White, you say?
Oh, I'm nobody. I just try to keep my nose clean and my ear to the ground. Oh, wait a minute. Or was that vice versa? I think he's dead, and I'll bet Mick Flam had something to do with it.
Huh.
Word was the two of them were smuggling illegal novelty items from Hong Kong, and Rusty crossed Flam. Ever since Rusty disappeared, Flam has had a terrible fear of clowns.
That the official name?
Bozophobia. I once saw Flem pretty drunk, and he said he had nightmares of Rusty's ghost coming back to haunt him from the grave. He was completely terrified.
No, he's not. For everyone on this block has been a mutant. He's just like the most mutant-y looking mutant of everybody. Chelsea's a mutant somehow. She must have something weird going on downstairs. You know what I'm saying? All right. Well, let's try going in the warehouse. This is where he's hiding out.
If Flem is working out of this warehouse, it looks like he got careless. The door's unlocked.
Uh-oh. All right. This could get dangerous. Get a safe going here. And here we go.
If this is Mick Flem's hangout, he'll probably be back soon. I better try and set some sort of trap for him.
What if we're on like a timer here? Trap for him, you say?
That old piece of plywood doesn't seem to be doing much of anything.
Wrong side. Stand by. What do we got here?
Apparently some fireman dropped off his uniform to be cleaned and forgot to pick it up.
That's gonna come in handy. Nice. Enter inventory, okay. Alright. Alright, let's see. So we revived the rusty doll with the battery. Let's see what we can do here. Just set it up somewhere? Oh. The hell?
This key must fit a lock around here somewhere.
Alright. What else we got? Got anything? Oh, whoop, whoop. Slow down.
That hook looks pretty heavy duty.
Alright. And we can drop this in.
The rusty doll looks great on the pulley hook, but I'll need to get it to move before it'll do me any good.
That's terrifying. Even if you don't have bozophobia. Good lord. Alright. It's fine. Let's see, what do we got here?
This must be the power box for the warehouse.
And it's locked. Or it was locked. Key from warehouse. Use.
The heavy footsteps I hear must be Flem.
Uh-oh.
Luckily, my rusty trap's all set. I'll need to find a hiding place as close as possible to the pulley control box. When Flem least expects it, I'll throw the pulley lever and bring Rusty back from the dead.
Such a bad system sometimes.
Hopefully this isn't a self-destruct lever.
Yeah, Sonny Bonds would definitely be gunning that man down.
It's me, Rusty Kids, and I'm here. Mommy's come back.
Mommy's come. Wasn't expecting that, but yeah, that tracks. All right. Well, that was interesting. Let's grab all the stuff that he left on this table, obviously. Ooh, bottle.
Yummy. A bottle of turnip schnapps. I'll bet it's got a real kick.
Have to get a little bit closer before I can take any of this stuff.
Damn, I'm good. This has to be Rook's bracelet.
And a nice payday for us.
Mick ran off without his keys. I'll bet at least one of these would come in handy.
And the rum?
Yummy.
No?
A bottle of turnip schnapps. I'll bet it's got a real kick.
Alright. I just too far away from it, or? Yeah, it's like right in the center. Alright. Well, that was pretty great. Anything else? Still dancing around. That's great. Snow White Warehouse. Oh, what's this? Got another box.
Well, this is actually a storage compartment.
Yeah.
Looks like a...
Say no more, Tex. Flem's keys, box, and a smaller box?
A locked box within a locked box. It must contain something worth having.
Just pick it up for now, I guess. Oops. Oh, move, open. Sure. Alright. We have another... Well, we have this key. Is that the only... I guess as soon as we use keys in this game, it's erased from our inventory. Does this work on the box? We found it in the alley. That might... there we go. How about that?
What do we have here? Unless I miss my guess, this is jade, and it's good quality, too.
I could buy us rum and scotch for a whole month. Maybe a month and a half. All right. That's good for us, I feel like.
I'm telling you, it's impossible. It can't be done. I've tried everything.
The prophecy is very clear. We can't go on until this step is completed. Surely your unique skills give you opportunity?
My ability has gotten us nowhere. Capricorn got there before me. They're always one step ahead of me. It's like they can read my mind.
We can't let them stop us. Maybe we can use your skills on someone else. I've made inquiries. And if he hasn't gotten himself killed, maybe he's just what we need. Murphy. Tex Murphy.
There you go.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and comment on this video, and click subscribe if you haven't already, as this seriously helps me to keep making great content for you.